Episode and number 2 of Royals franchise. We did a little bit of moves off camera earlier today. Let's see if we can see our roster. So we traded Melendez for relief pitcher right here, Abner Uribe. He's an A potential. He's still young. He's got great stats on the year. 1.91 ERA. Probably walks more people than a little bit than I'd like, but he's only allowed 1 home run, 4 holds. Looking pretty good. Then we got Henry Davis right here. So we traded away. Who else did we trade away? I should say we. Or it does not. There you go. Transactions. So right there. So we traded that relief pitcher, John Schreiber, just because we picked up a relief pitcher. Abner Uribe stands in there now. Don't really have anybody in left field that's above. I think it's the guy Blanco, but I'm not too worried about it. We've been hitting very good with him, and he's got pretty good dang speed. So Darion Blanco, he's a little bit older, but he's got speed. I like speed, so speed always kills. Looks like he's a lot better against lefties, though. We did end up getting almost all the way through May. So the last video we played April and May. This video we'll be looking to get at least up to the All-Star break. So let's see where it brings us. Play some moments along the way. We'll play, like usual, 1 game a month. At least. We'll see how we're feeling. We've got to get a better record. We're not doing that great. We're not to 500 yet. So.
Fastball for a strike. This is the type.
Let's make sure the settings are correct. All right, it's on All-Star.
The hitter, his club wants it to plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here. Just missed. In there at the knee.
They are not swinging.
Go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading. Struck him out looking.
Watched all those pitches. I like it.
2 outs away. And now it's Ivan Herrera. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Have yet to swing.
Locked in right now. 1-run
there you
game
go.
Here in the 9th. And he takes
first 2 outs.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made.
Well, out there with Ursig.
Arenado, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one
finds right,
the zone, and the count even at 1.
Show him something a little bit different.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Way high with that.
Way too high.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
I think he's getting a changeup.
Ursig is just 1 strike away.
Yes, sir.
And a swing and a miss.
Ursig doing pretty well.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound
good dub there. Just a pitching situation. You didn't have to do any hitting.
Those things distract them. In fact, they look like
win is a win.
Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your final score here today, 2-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
All right. That gets us to, I think, 23 or 24 wins. We'll see when we get back to the main screen. 27 wins. So after a couple we played last night, let's see what our next situation will be. One against the White Sox. Again, in the same situation, but this time it's Bubic on the mound. Bubic. I think the Royals have fairly good pitching. enough to get the job done. To be honest,
stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
I think the biggest thing is getting a consistent lineup that can hit.
Is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
All right, he likes that fastball.
Holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground right
Double
side.
play, maybe?
6, 3.
There you go.
And they turn the double play.
They made that
Turn the double play there. Jonathan India is pretty good though, so I like the guys up the middle for us, Bobby Witt and India. I think those are the two guys that we got to build around.
And that will fall. And that extends the inning.
Not doing good with my reaction time.
Here's Mike Tauchman. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's got
way late on that.
Sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2. And that one missing low.
Jeez.
Good job of laying off those pitches down in the zone.
Cutter outside.
At 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Cutter inside.
White Sox down a run. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Gets down.
Wow.
Base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. In to score from first. A big 2-out hit.
That was awful.
Tied.
Not judge that well at all. His dive was freaking awful.
Streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where
jeez, man.
Base hit. Comes the run.
This guy is not him.
It's an RBI
pitching.
Single. They laid it in the 8th.
Oh, Bubik was better. I mean, we're throwing on the corners.
Getting ready to hit. First pitch, and he
just hitting better.
Bubik, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018.
Somehow they're all over the cutter. It's fastball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit
jeez.
early,
They're in that stupid mode where they're watching everything close.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field.
That's all they wanted me to do. Let them get the lead.
And that ends the inning. A couple of runs in the inning.
Will it give us a situation here to get it back? We'll see. Nope, does not. We lost that one. That one's on us. Got a double play, and then I don't know what happened. Just hit after hit. Kind of crap, but maybe I should have switched pitchers. Yeah, it's bad on me. Not switching. Got Bobby Witt up here. 28 and 37.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 3 in this one.
Decent speed. He got really good steal, actually.
First pitch misses. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Penn Murphy up.
I'm just going to throw it over now because I just clicked it. Oh, maybe not.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low.
No way.
Throw safe. And the tying run is now in scoring
Atta
position.
boy.
Off the plate inside.
Has not given us a pitch to hit.
3-0, but I'm letting him swing here if he likes the pitch. Why not? Hitter's got some good opposite field power.
All right, see if he gives us something good.
Being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. Definitely
pretty good speed on base.
Sequence, 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone.
So they're looking to do a double play here with Salvi up.
Perez stands in here.
5 straight balls. He has lost the zone.
Spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Still not in the zone. 6 straight.
count moves to 2-0.
Like, dare throw us that fastball up.
So the tying run at second. That to right.
Jeez.
Taylor on the move.
Yeah, it was up.
Nice grab at a full sprint. One away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an
Way too far up.
to put it into his.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Jared Schuster.
These are the spots
Dang, why'd I swing at that?
really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for
Dude.
error, but at the same time, there's a reason
off.
they're put in these situations.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for
Was it righty up? There you go.
And get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
India swings through it for strike 1.
Get the pitch we want, and I throw the zone down like a dummy.
Fouled off down the right side.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Next offering is downstairs. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. The changeup missing. 2-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Schuster checks the runner.
I should have thrown that in the center.
That one ripped.
There you go.
And no one can get there.
Should be able to get there. Horrible throw. All right, tie game, baby. Good job, Jonathan India.
Tied at 2. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This
Right there is that same pitch I missed before.
Take in this situation.
Now here is Michael Massey in the first pitch.
Nice if we get one more.
With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top of the 8th. Trying to check his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he did. He went around.
Just went.
In the air, left field, down
It's gonna
the line.
get to that? No. We're gonna go.
They lead it in the 8th.
Whew. Did not think you would throw all the way to third on that.
Riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this
Barely sunk away from the left fielder there.
Zone down the middle, and those are the ones
Nelson Velasquez, he's not very good.
Now it's going to be Nelson Velasquez.
Where's he playing? Right field? Maybe it's Hunter Renfro's day off or something.
India
It's better.
Third, Massey at second with 2 gone.
Oh, of course.
Strategy here, they issue the intentional
course.
walk, and that'll set up. New pitcher for the White Sox, Gus Varland.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
This one ripped to the right.
Man. We were on it.
Two outs. In the air out to center. Robert hustling after it.
No, he's got it.
Brings it in.
That was going to maybe drop. I got to stop swinging at that high fastball.
And your final.
All right, we got the dub there. Jonathan India came through in the clutch. Bobby Witt had a good walk. Okay, series against the Yankees, probably going to be a little tight. Who we got up? Oswaldo Cabrera.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera, 1 for 3. And that misses. And that is ball 1. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Fastball for a strike.
Keep throwing it there.
Conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
It's softly on the ground left side.
Maybe? Got it. Yes, sir. That's the dude. I thought that wasn't hit hard enough. But we're up by 2 anyway, so if I don't get that, it's not a tie game. All right, we gotta break some losing streak here. Just gotta get to 500.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Michael Garcia now at the plate.
We got a lot of speed on second.
Hard hit, base hit.
Not enough speed for that though. Yeah, that boy would have thrown us out.
Stops at third with nobody out.
Well, that's a good hold by the third base coach. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. Less than 2 outs. You still got another couple of opportunities to get that.
Especially got Bobby Witt.
And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. Just missed.
This is
Come on, Bobby.
Turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Fly ball to right.
Should get the runner home. It's going to be a tie game.
Here comes the runner from third. To the plate. Save. And we are tied.
Oh, that's a quality.
Robert Garcia on to pitch here.
And compared to a lot of other relievers,
good swing on that cutter.
Been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Perez in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Step off.
Ah, he's out.
Tag, and he
Dang it. Dang.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Swings through that.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Throws to second. In with a double, and the go-ahead run.
Yeah, Steve, he's on first right there.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Pasquantino digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Come on, Vinny.
That's hard hit.
That's crushed. Ain't no way he's getting to that. Oh my gosh, that's nuts. Perfect off the bat.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And now, Josh Young. Just missed. 1 down, winning run on at first. That one's in there, and the count 1-1. A little out front there.
Way early on that.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5.
Yes, sir-y.
3. It's a double play.
Getting good amount of double plays tonight. That's good. All right, it's going to give us an opportunity. Top 10.
Go ahead run on base. And now the DH, Michael Massey. This one high in the air to left center. Langford on the move to the alley.
That's nuts.
The grab. Runner tags at second.
Nuts that these guys are getting these balls.
Safely, moving up on the fly out, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in, Nelson Velasquez. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Way behind.
Fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw.
Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hit.
Of course, it's Isbell.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. Swinging a foul out of play.
I get on top of that. Come on.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That's inside. Headed towards the corner.
You gonna get to that?
And that's
wow. Wow, these guys are making all these plays on the run.
One out, runner at second. Here is Marcus Semien. Pitch is in there, and that is strike one. And strike two.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Winning run stands at second. And the slider just
Not sure how you take that.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
got it.
Yes, sir. He's looking for that fastball.
You know, varied speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement, as you see right there. It really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
And the Royals.
Oh, looks like Estevez is going to come in.
So the Royals bring
Facing
on
another righty.
Carlos Estevez.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Winning run in scoring position with two away. Swing and a miss.
One ball, one
and
strike.
it's 1-1.
This is a batter who loves to produce late in ball games. He doesn't shy away from the big moment.
Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got to get him here.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Some heat there at 98.
Threw it past him. We got another opportunity.
Go ahead run in scoring
with one out.
Position. Mike
Decent
Garcia
speed.
Steps in for the Royals. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Line drive, base hit.
We're going home on that.
Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's
yes, sirree.
Single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Foul ball there.
Jeez. Late.
Man at first, one away. Step off throw to first. Garcia back in on a dive.
All right, see if we get.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike.
Should be safe. There you go. That boy Garcia. Very crucial to get another run here.
In the dirt, but kept close.
In the dirt. What was that? Circle change?
Man at second. Fastball is outside.
Leave that alone.
Ground ball up the middle.
Got him to third at least. Thought I was going to slide back in a little more, but it did not.
Manager out of the dugout.
What are they doing here? Righty on righty.
Sean Armstrong.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Perez now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Fastball's like crossbody.
Fly ball center field.
Oh, not going to get another one home, but
And that is that.
got in on us just enough.
But they pick up one run on the RBI single. This is now an 8. All set for the bottom of the 11th. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. That clips the corner.
Gotta try to finish it out.
On second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field. Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Yes, sirree.
Misses, struck him out.
Big first
Well,
out.
that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the
No
mound.
speed on second. Surprised they haven't pulled a pitch runner.
Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. A 1-run lead. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Just missed.
Hank, something nasty. That is, it's I think it's retro, what it's called.
That he doesn't want to challenge you, so I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Steps off, lead runner back to second. So the tying run at second. Next pitch in for a strike. 3.
It's a hanger.
Ball 4.
It's all right.
And that keeps things going. Now the number 2 hitter, Josh Smith.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot
Could be a
water.
double play. Come on, Bobby. And a boy. That's a dub.
Tying run stranded at second.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight.
Bobby Witt produced some RBIs late in the game. Got 2 in the top of the ninth. That's what basically helped us win it. Or at least get it to extras. Hitting that guy good. It's just we were line driving everything. I think I'm going to play a game against the Dodgers. What I'll do here, we're going to simulate this. Of course, every time I simulate, we're pitching. Yes. All right, we're gonna have Seth Lugo, and you gotta see. He's playing left. This guy, is he better against left or righties? Yeah, I guess so. All right, let's roll it. Playing the best team in the game. Tyler Glasnow's on the mound. They're 59-23. Freddie Freeman, Max Muncy. Dodgers score 5 runs a game.
It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Kansas City Royals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the mound now, Seth Lugo.
Seth Lugo, he hasn't been very good this year,
but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout.
He's got this crazy slow windup.
Some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like
diving stop.
Maybe? That boy, Bobby. Hell yeah.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Swoop. Get ups and just launches it. Beats him by half a step.
And up next for Los Angeles, Hye-Sung Kim. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Foul ball.
Totally forgot about Seth Lugo's freaking
Some less than fantastic
long
work on the hill
windup.
lately. High fly ball out into left center field.
Isbell's got it.
To the gap. He's got it. And there's
2 up, 2 down.
Here's
Seth
Shohei
Lugo's not
Ohtani.
looking bad.
And that that one wrapped
Way early on the
foul.
sinker, though. See what this curveball gives him.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw.
Got him.
And that is the third.
That's all that matters. Good job, Steph Lugo, to covering first base.
We go to the bottom of the first. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Real close. Surprised they didn't call that a strike.
With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher. He's a 6'8" flamethrower, and that's not a comfortable experience for any lineup.
Check swing, no
Lead off.
appeal.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Try to probably push it to right.
On the ground to first.
Of course, Freddie Freeman's there.
That's a great play for the out.
It's a two-seam, not a four-seam.
Jonathan Indy at the plate. Glasnow, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. Towards first.
Jeez.
And Freeman, the Gold Glover,
Hit on my hands both
takes it
times.
to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Bobby Witt Jr.
All right, come on,
steps
Bobby
in for
Witt.
the Royals.
Horrible average this season.
Fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Witt with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Swing and a miss.
Gotta lay out that.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around
Jeez.
soon.
In the air, right field. That is the inning.
All right. They're going to make this real difficult on
Back
me.
here at Kauffman Stadium, new inning getting started. Here's Mookie Betts now. That's a little bit low. That misses. And a countdown.
Exact same
2-0.
spot.
Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Next offering is in.
Had to give it to him right there.
Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, but they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect
Smoked
that,
it.
I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Had to come in the zone there.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. This one in the dirt.
Ball one, no strikes.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four. Mookie on the move. Cut on and
Should be able to
miss.
get him.
Throw,
Yes, sir.
tag, out. What a throw.
Hey, he doesn't have that much speed in this game.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately,
He really
it was a
didn't
good
go with
job of
that?
execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
Got it.
Yes, sir.
Waiting for the strikeout.
All right, went
He
from
swung
a
over
sticky
top of the
situation to
curveball.
2 outs, no on.
Will Smith to the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. Smith will handle the catching duties in this one, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was selected for the All-Star game last year. 2 down, nobody on. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Finish him.
That misses
Dang.
the zone. The
He's missing
count
that sinker.
2-2.
Every time.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Something nasty. You make it to your destination yet?
Dodgers go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Glass now back to work. There's a strike.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Check swing. He went 0-2.
We in here.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2 the count.
Oh boy.
And this might be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately.
Oh, just let me know when you get to the spot.
The other way on a line. You know,
Or the pot, as James would say.
In the cages, working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game. Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Liner, base hit.
Not scoring from there. There's no speed.
Quickly, first and third now with nobody out.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel
First and third, no outs.
What you did at the plate, you trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrels.
Are you? Oh my gosh! You kidding me?
Still slings it to second.
Oh. He thought about going home. Surprised he didn't catch that.
And the batter now, Nelson Velasquez.
Not lucky.
In the dirt.
What is our? Who is that? Michael Massey at first? Who was that?
Massey.
Yeah, he doesn't have any
first
speed.
With one gone in the inning. And that's through there for a strike.
Let him have that.
1-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Dang it! Just missed that.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And the pitch. Hit on the ground might be
Jeez.
two. Feed to second, that's one.
I mean, everything I hit this inning was a freaking rip.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Griffin Jack's 27 saves already? Holy crap. 29 home runs by Ozuna. Phillies got an extra inning win.
That one ripped right center field. Reaching for it.
I don't know how I got to that.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, this windup is killing me.
That one missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Yes, sir.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So up next, Justin Dean.
The hell is Justin Dean?
There's the strike.
Guessing they got some injuries.
2 out, base is empty. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Finish him. Oh, it always says that.
Popped up,
Pop
foul
out.
territory behind the plate.
A good inning from Lugo. Maybe he's turning the corner.
He's got it. And that is out number. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. First pitch misses. Strike one.
I got a ball.
Looked good. All right, let's try to rip it.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
A lot of times you'll
Too
see
late.
a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
That one not close. You're down 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swings. through it, and
Jeez,
that's a
nasty
strikeout.
pitch.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And now here is Kyle Isbell. And it's fouled away. 1 out, base is empty.
Above it. Good slider, man. Good slider.
Glass now, ready and deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kyle Isbell might be the next to get traded.
And
I
now
mean, you
the
got to
count
produce.
is
You
even.
can't be a starter in the MLB and have a 185 batting average.
And there's a ball.
Almost halfway through the freaking year, too.
Out towards left center.
Yeah, see,
Hernandez
I
ranging
mean,
after it. He's
that's
got it,
nuts.
and there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice,
I was
these
dead on that.
outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Garcia, the batter down.
That's
He
on me.
swings
I
and
gotta
misses
hit that.
for strike
4
1.
ones the count.
Now 1-1.
Slider just looks good, man.
That's ball 2.
Swing and
It's
a
too
pop
close. I thought it was there.
off to the right side. The
Dang,
line
should've
that
left it.
Stands. And a swing and a miss. And
That
that's
slider is outstanding.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of
That's
late.
awful.
Really been struggling.
Last 10 games, we have done really bad. Well, I think at that, one of those games, we won. It was at 8-7-1 at the Rangers, so.
Just missed. Freeman recently taking home Player of the Month honors. High chopper to third. Garcia. And Freeman is retired.
Got him. Good start to the inning.
And next for L.A., Hesung Kim. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Bases
Right
empty,
now, they're
one
starting to
away.
get a little more
Top half of
aggressive.
Inning number 4. And it's even
1-1.
up.
It's real bad.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. In there, safe.
I got a triple on me, man. Freaking messed up one
A lot
pitch.
of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it,
Swing and a high fly ball.
Okay,
deep
these
left
guys,
field.
are like purposely taking the worst route to these balls.
Automatic double.
As soon as he hits it, I'm running backwards and he's running forward.
Scores on the play, and that ties the game.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the
Gosh.
warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Ball one.
In the dirt, block.
Should get him.
To third.
Got him at third.
Well, you
Huge
want
play right there.
aggressive out there on the base pass, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Spoils that one.
Jeez, they're just rocketing everything right now.
And Mookie takes. And that one hammered. Going back on this one.
Like, dude,
He won't get there.
all these outfielders suck.
Bases. Betts into second.
That is nuts, man. I mean, I'm pitching it right where I have to pitch it.
He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously,
Ball one.
we're starting with this already. Hernandez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Hernandez with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yes, sir.
Strikes him out for the second time today. Back here in Kansas City, here's the
When in doubt, go to the
second baseman,
slider.
Jonathan India. High
Dude, I don't know how I didn't just crush that.
Under it,
Ah, that's nuts.
corrals it, and there's one down.
You know, we usually talk about bigger
I
numbers
thought
when
I
it
just
comes to
clobbered
homers,
that
but
thing.
Only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Win in the box with one away as he takes ball one. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that clips the inside corner. That one to first, and that's just
Thank
foul.
God that was foul.
1-2 now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Freeman, and Witt is out.
Gosh, I gotta
Doing a nice
just wait
job
on
of
that.
Keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He's in a
No
great
ball,
spot
2
right
strikes.
here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Not
1 ball,
close with that
2 strikes.
one, and it's 1-2. And that's in the
2-2
dirt.
the count.
In the dirt.
Here's the
Oh,
swing
he's
and a
2 for
line
2.
drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Multi-hit game for him now. The lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure is feeling some relief. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great
Oh,
job
my
staying in there,
goodness.
keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Lugo back to work. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
How did he touch that?
The 0-2. Yeah, that skips in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one.
This is in a crap spot. Come on, let's get him.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Just waiting for me to throw this. Watch, I know it.
Popped up. Garcia puts it away for the out. 1 down. Here's Max Muncy.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Swing and a ground ball
Jeez.
up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Max Muncy, they just overpowered him in this game.
And here is Michael Conforto. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. Conforto, a former All-Star, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Nothing but high cheese.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
2 outs. There's a swing and a
Wow.
drive. Isbell, long run.
I can't believe that. That is absolutely freaking nuts. That dude's a nobody.
He'll score.
That dude's a nobody.
He was all
Who even knows that dude?
Pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Freeman up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That one the other way. Witt tosses across to first.
That's dumb.
Freeman is retired.
That inning was
That is the
absolutely
inning,
dumb.
and
Who was
stops
Justin
things
Dean?
from getting out of hand. Dodgers with a run-scoring double, and it's now.
Leading up for the Warriors, the designated hitter, Michael Maskey.
Check swing, called strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory.
How was
for
the zone
catcher.
not going up? How was the zone just sitting in the middle?
Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now back, left fielder, Nelson.
Here's the left fielder, Nelson Velasquez.
Dropping the zone every
Needed to
time.
double play his first time up. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2 is the count.
In the air, right field.
Like, why can't that be hit over his head? They get to everything.
Makes the
I mean, that's
catch.
good.
And there's 2 down.
That was literally
Now
good
it's
hit.
on to Renfroe. Struck out swinging his first time. That's outside. 1-0. In the air, right field, pretty well struck.
Get out, ball.
That's back.
Yes, sir. Didn't miss that one.
His 7th home run of the season, and we're all square. It's 2-2.
A little late, but got enough on it.
199th career home run.
Well, 200 homers is an exciting number for anyone to get to. He's got to be looking forward to that next one a lot.
Isbell in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Right side.
Man, that was a hanger and I missed it.
Freeman. That's the inning.
Oof.
But we're all tied up thanks to this solo home. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hye-Sung Kim. Out to center is Bell. Coming in on it. And out number 1 on the grab. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Ohtani
Backdoor sweeper.
On a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
India on to first.
All right, first 2 out.
Ohtani for the out. Here's Mookie now.
Ball, that's in.
Well,
Cannot get. I think that's a
able to produce an outcome,
big thing. We
seems
can't
like
get first
within
pitch
the third or
strike
fourth
against
pitch
Mookie a lot of the
just about
time.
every at bat.
There's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2
1
hole.
ball, 2 strikes.
Yes, sir.
Misses, it's a strikeout.
Finally got Mookie out.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, these Royals, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats.
I mean, good timing.
If you're having a lot of
We're just a
success,
hair
but
off
at this
every
point,
time.
I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Jonathan India steps in for the Royals. That's in there. Strike 1.
Ball, down.
Inside, just missed.
Trying to get that pitch count up.
Just off the inside edge.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
1 down, base is empty. Check swing, and he went. Counts full, 3-2.
2 strikes.
All right.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Had to protect in case it was a slider.
Bottom of the 6th.
Jeez, man. Right on it, just early.
Betts whips it to first. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Jeez, man. I mean, I am right on it.
On to Freeman, and Witt is out.
Just a little early, man.
Top of inning number 7, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Out towards right center. That's well struck.
Help, he might be getting pulled.
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases.
Why is it taking so long to get in?
Safely with a leadoff
Jeez,
double.
guys.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Wastes no time there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do.
And the Royals man.
All right, putting him.
Here's a new pitcher from
Put the young boy in.
Uribe.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Strike two.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Big strikeout there.
It's so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track. Back
Close.
to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next offering upstairs. And now it's
Jeez,
3-2.
come on,
This is a good
Uribe.
example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. Michael Conforto in the on-deck circle.
There you go.
3, and that's 2 in a row.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Dude, it just hit the zone, buddy.
2-0.
All you got to do.
And that is out of play. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. And fouled off. Misses.
How is that not a strike?
That's a really good take.
So dumb.
Fouled off again.
Glad he swung there.
3-2. Fans
Yes, sir.
and that's 3 straight
Whew.
strikeouts. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Evan Phillips.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Ripped on a line.
Oh, I wish it could go over his head so bad.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Fouled off left side. Next one in the dirt. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Lake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Yates getting cranked up as well. And a foul ball.
Dang it, that was it.
And that one popped in the air, left field.
Be nice if that would drop, but dude's going to get there.
Makes the catch for the out.
Dang it, man. I freaking missed 2 pitches this inning.
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. And the 0-2. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential
He hit us.
winning run is aboard. Nelson Velasquez steps in for the Royals. 0 for 2 in this one. This one in the air right
Oh, it'd be
field.
so nice if it would just go over his head, you know?
And that is
But
that.
no one on this team
So
can hit
one up
above
for
people's
Kansas.
damn head.
Ready to begin the 8th. Now at the plate, Justin Dean. And that one
This
finds
guy's
its way
fucking just
through.
ripping
The
it
leadoff single and
off
the
of
go-ahead
good-ass
run
pitchers.
is
I mean, who the hell is that guy?
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground.
I got to look up his stats when we're done.
Hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
0-1's the count.
Crazy. And now a chance to maybe get
No,
creative
that's
on
down.
offense with good speed on first.
And there's the strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next offering is down low.
Every single guy's got a damn eagle eye.
That's his
Runner takes off. That one out to right. And that's a fair ball. Throw comes into second. Throw holds him at second. But the go-ahead run now in scoring position. And still nobody out.
back-to-back base hits. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. Really important at bat coming up now.
Now a chance for Hesung Kim.
Ball.
And that misses. Ball 1. This one lifted in the air, left field. Velasquez sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And that's in there at the knees.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Two on, one out.
No, inside.
That
Ball, that's
misses.
low.
And it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Abner Uribe won't go any further, and the line not closed on him.
All right, I don't trust him. Now I gotta
turn to their closer, Lucas Erceg.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
The count.
Dang.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Mookie Betts in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load
It's
the
tough.
bases.
It's tough when they have the best freaking team.
It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Betts in the box now.
Oh
Takes
boy,
strike
good
one.
strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Turns and fires to Betts.
Yes, sir.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone. And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at-bat.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
That one a triple.
No, it would not. It would not
It's a
be cool to
tough
see right
pitch,
here.
But in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball
Ball 2.
was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates,
Mm.
hitters aren't touching it.
Fought off foul.
Oof. Cream that.
So they're all loaded up.
Does he go for the changeup down and in?
Got him
Just
looking.
watches it. All right, cool.
Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline.
All right.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Hunter
Huge.
Renfroe.
Got that jam. A huge jam last inning.
Back to work. Right side.
And we
hard hit.
continue to do that.
And Renfroe is retired.
Hitting it hard, but right to them.
And next up for the Royals, Kyle Isbell.
Gotta love it.
And that's in the dirt.
If you're the
Sweeper.
pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be
Thanks for
afraid of
joining the
contact in this
stream,
situation.
guys. 2-2 bottom 8 against the Dodgers. 3-game set.
And a swing and a miss there.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Outside low. It's 2-2.
Yeah, I'm thinking Kyle Isbell
Chase the pitch down and
time
away,
in
but he wouldn't
KC
bite.
might be up.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Am I early on that? Yeah, I'm early on it.
Swings through that one out
Jeez.
in front that time.
This guy's pounding.
How many
his own
hanging
hitter,
sliders
trying
I've
to
missed.
think in between pitches.
Out to short.
Thank God.
Sneaks through. Base
Finally got a
hit.
base hit
So
again.
a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Next to hit, Jonathan India. Runner on the go. Save it.
Got the bag.
Easily steals
All right.
the bag. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. To the right side.
Yes, sirree. We're pushing it.
Through for a hit. The throw home. But it's off.
Whew.
He will score. It's 3-2.
Such great
Good job, Jonathan India. With
On
another.
their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
2 outs. Runner on first. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
Good game brewing here.
2 outs. Off the mark there.
Sweeper low.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Started to go
no.
after it.
Say
Now
maybe.
look down to first. Nope,
It was
he held
close. Nope. 2-1. Does he dare go up here?
that. There's the strike of the knees.
Sweeper.
Strike 3 went back
Damn.
to the sweeper and got the strike.
Well, we got to run.
So 1 run in the inning on this base. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th, and up to the plate is Will Smith. On the ground to the left.
Come on, Bobby. Should got it.
To
Yes,
first,
sir.
but it pulls him
No.
off the bag.
Why does it do this to me?
No outs. Runner at first. Here comes Max Muncy.
I just need that from you, Bobby.
Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Pitch backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
Stays alive. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a
Yes,
miss.
sir.
Struck him out.
All right, we got one.
Strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. The batter will be Michael Conforto. That's off the inside.
All right, come on, Ursig.
And that's ball 1. Swing and he breaks his bat. India. There's one, and that's all
All
they'll
right, we
get.
got one. We got the lead runner.
Tricky, they're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So last chance for the Dodgers. Next to hit, Justin Dean. Just missed.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if
Yes, sir.
Got him, and that's the ball.
Oh, man, they were a fight the whole game.
Very well played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
Big hit from Jonathan India. Big hit from Miguel Garcia to get on base. Be able to have that opportunity, but Uribe had a good inning or two out of the pen. I think we took him out just in time. They had 9 hits against us. All right. Situation here against the Dodgers. We are down by 1, and it's the bottom of the 6th.
Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin, 1 for 2. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this.
2 outs, a little bit of speed on second.
As well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
On a line. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning.
Perfect, right out of the gate, and
our score remains.
They act like it's just a cush fly ball to him.
Two on, 1 out. Now the third baseman, Miguel Garcia. Golden opportunity right here. That one is upstairs. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
The 1-1. Fastball is outside.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Swing and
Jeez, what are we doing here?
Count is even, 2-2.
Come on.
Two on, 1 out. And it remains 2-2.
Come on, baby.
And this is inside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Got him looking. Huge strike
wow.
there.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stump.
So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Hunter Renfroe at the plate.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career.
Swung on, belted.
Get over his head. Thank God.
That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As
2 scores, so that gives us the lead.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you could come through with a...
Jonathan India at the plate, 1 for 3. Sliced hard but foul.
Ah, come on, baby.
0-1 down. And ball 1.
Inside.
Action in the pen down there. Tanner Scott looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Phillips, a hard thrower.
Really got nothing straight. He got a fastball. That's it.
Headed towards the corner.
It's gonna get out. The field of play.
With the runner,
it's close.
Renfroe on at second with 2 down.
That is low.
Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there.
2 big runs here if we can get them in.
Foul ball and
fighting.
2-2 upcoming.
Fighting with Jonathan India.
And that's downstairs and outside.
That's a really good take.
And that one inside.
And he hits us after all that.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
All right, Massey.
Bases
Time to
full.
come through.
Massey, the next to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Wait for something a little more straight. That's going to get up the middle. That should be 2.
Run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe.
Yep.
And the runner from second.
5-2, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
And they're up by 3.
Big at bat to
Hell yeah.
lead up to 3. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Swinging a foul straight back.
A little bit too low there. I'm throwing the zone down too much. It's probably coming in here.
Swings through
Nope.
that one for
Going out.
2.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That's way outside. 1-2 to count. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Barnes to first. Not in time.
Safe. Another run. That was, oh, man.
Kind of a dagger right there.
I can't remember the last time I struck out a wild ball in the dirt and actually got the first.
Guys a chance to make a comeback, but that right there isn't going to help morale.
Waters in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one fouled off. Corners are occupied with 2 down.
All right, here we go.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Eyes got big there.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And down on strikes.
Disgusting
Inning over,
sinker.
Although plenty of damage.
I'd say
All right,
this
we
team
came
really
in,
needed to win this
came
game
back, got
today.
that dub there. That's all I'm talking about, baby. Another situation. This time it's against Howie. 12 games under 500. Man, we're just
Nelson Velasquez.
gotta win this one.
Ready to hit. Swings and misses. Strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Andres Munoz, the closer, is getting loose. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Ranging back, hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he moves up
Guy
90
on
feet.
third is
Runners
probably
in the corners
slow.
now. 1 away. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
His next home
Guys, Pasquantino.
run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
And that one fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
There you go. That a boy.
Picks himself up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite.
First and second, 1 out. And to the plate for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing
Oh,
and a miss as
man.
he's out front.
I whiffed. Jeez.
Next pitch pitches outside.
Is that his #1 pitch?
One-run
Sweeper?
game here in
Yep.
the top of the 9th.
Should have looked at that.
On the ground right
Yeah,
side.
right to him.
4, 6, 3 double play.
We got to run.
The inning is over.
That's all that matters.
But the
Hunter
RBI
Renfroe came through again. He's pretty clutch.
3-2 ball game. Back at T-Mobile Park, last chance for the home team. Now here is Austin Shenton. And a base
Of
hit
course,
on the
first
line.
is a base hit.
And the tying run is on base.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And that's in for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
1-1.
One-run game, bottom 9.
Fastball
And
pitch.
downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And there's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right
Yes,
here.
sir.
Swing and a miss.
Came right at him.
98 miles per
Challenged
hour with
him.
the gun. He's 2 outs away. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. That one's in there. 0-1. There goes the runner. And that is out
No
of
way
play.
he was getting that. He's slow as hell.
Swing and a miss.
Got him.
He struck him out. Down to the last.
Back-to-back
out.
strikeouts.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Donovan Solano, a critical at bat in this game for him. And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-1.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum.
Yes, sir. Should be able to get him here.
Perez out of first.
Got him.
In time
Game over.
game. And the strikeout.
Got another dub there. Gets us, I think, 11 games under 500. I mean, we just don't have a squad that, if I sim anything, it's having us lose quite a bit. Another situation here. Get 10 games below 500 if we beat them here.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Leave that one up there.
Absolute gas, triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
We're not going. He probably would have threw us out.
Comes in quickly,
Maybe.
And the tying run forced to hold on at third with one
Bobby
away.
Witt, though.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Vinny Pasquantino now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water.
Yes, sir.
Now this is blasted.
Finally hit a
Way
bomb.
back there, on its way, gone.
So many lineouts with him.
A massive home run. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-1. The brighter the lights, the more
See where that pitch was. He was right down the middle.
For big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
Well, just looking to tie it up, and we have the lead by 2, 3-1. Let's watch that bomb.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Boom! I've actually got his card, his autograph card. That was a shot. Was a bomb.
Here comes the skipper, and one down.
Now they're pulling him.
The DH, Michael Massey. Way inside.
All right, is this guy trying to hit us? What's he doing? What's he doing? What's he doing?
This one's
No way.
smoked on its way out of here.
Back-to-back bombs. Can you say back-to-back bombs? Let's go, baby.
They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 7th home run of the season. And they add a run.
Wasn't hit as hard as the last, but
a little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where
boom,
you really
baby.
start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues.
Up by 3 now.
So digging in, Nelson Velasquez. He swings and fouls one off.
This guy needs to get some hits.
4 runs already in the frame.
Got a horrible average. .92 or 0.92.
That's towards center. Rodriguez under it. 2 down.
That's a hanger. It should have been gone.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. That's the 3rd.
Well, we crushed about every ball
Solano
this inning.
the 1st, and Renfroe is retired. 4-1 the final.
Got the dub. 2 huge home runs there in the top of the 9th. Got us that one. So they had 11 hits, but only 1 run. Did a good job at keeping them out of scoring. Of course, they beat our ass there. See if I can. Every win, man, is crucial now because we're almost midway through the season. It's not looking
Back
great.
here in the desert, all set for the bottom of the 9th. And now it's Josh Naylor. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. That one's in there. That is strike 2.
There's a hanger he probably should have took a swing at.
And that just misses. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls it off. Still
Jeez.
1-2. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
This guy must be in the zone or something.
That's down and in.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him
Well,
swinging.
finally got him. One time he
He's
fished.
2 outs away. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. That one at triple digits. Battling here.
Somehow they're just right on that.
1 down, base is empty. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already.
Yes, sir.
3, and that's
Foul
2
tip.
in a row.
No, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe trying to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1.
Jeez, come on.
Big
This is the guy I gotta have.
Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Ersig is just 1 strike away.
Yes, sir.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball.
Did the job. Stole another win there. Well, didn't steal it. We held on to it, so I can't say we stole that one. I was thinking we'd get a game against Paul Skeens. Honeycutt and Contreras for Jonathan India. Are they crazy? It took a lot more than that to get. This dude isn't even, I mean, he's a 62. Relief pitcher. They're high. They are high. All right, chat. Whoever's in the chat, let's who do you guys want me to go against? Mitch Keller, Jared Jones, or Oviedo? I think the best matchup would be probably Jared Jones. So if I don't get any response in the next few, we're just gonna stick with him. Jared Jones it is, guys. Wow, I freaking simmed it on accident. Great.
Go ahead run on base. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Joey Bart. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Guy had a chance to get Joey Bart. No, it was Henry Davis. That's who it was.
Just missed. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Next offering misses down and away. Not even close there.
Come on, Estevez.
Ball 3.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And here's the first baseman. Spencer Horwitz.
Ursig it is probably again.
And the Royals manager. Squirts away a little bit.
0-1's the count.
Throws.
Jeez.
And both runners move up on the wild pitch. That pitch gets the corner, and the count is 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Swing and a miss.
All right, got him. Huge strikeout.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Ball to strike, and a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yes, sir.
Through it, and that's a strikeout.
Live on for another inning.
Jason DeLay, the new catcher now. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Bednar back to work. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Hopefully we can walk it off here.
There's a strike. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Colin Holderman, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Santana also throwing. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
Well, if we can get him on and steal a bag.
Right through there for a strike.
Good pitch there. Just enough of it.
High fly ball out towards right.
Should have been crushed.
Brings it in, and there's one
Damn
away.
it, that should have been crushed.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is in the dirt.
They just twitch with the splitter.
And a swing and a miss.
Ah, I can't believe I missed that pitch with Bobby, man. Damn, that was it.
Swing and a drive, deep right field.
Don't bounce over.
And it one-hops the wall.
Yeah, we're going to have to keep him at second.
Takes it to
Anyways.
second, winning runs in scoring position with one gone.
We have a backup catcher. That's the issue, man. We do not have a backup catcher. That sucks. Gotta put a backup catcher on the roster.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely.
Damn.
Didn't quite have the trajectory to
all over that.
fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
The winning run on second base. That catches the outside corner. That's strike two.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Misses inside. And the count 1-2. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. He goes down looking.
I don't know,
that looks well below.
Right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
On the ground. And it gets by him. Still fires to first.
Safe. Still in it.
But it's not in time. And the defense comes away with nothing. Pirates with a new arm on the mound. Colin Holderman.
And this could be a tough first test.
Holderman versus
right
Massey.
His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
And now,
damn.
Massey.
That was right there.
Foul. Trying to send this to extra innings. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Winning run at third. 2 down. High fly ball out to left.
He's going to get to that.
Reynolds trying to get there. Makes the grab.
Oh, man. Oh, that one freaking miss by Bobby.
City. We're in extras here. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. That's in there. That's strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got it. And he's
Hung that, but
Ks in this one.
got away with her.
Up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Kicks and fires. That one
Oof.
hit to right. Waters sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second.
44 speedy, getting there quick.
Now 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now batting Key Brian Hayes.
Jeez, just steal me a strike.
Go-ahead run in scoring position. Outside low, and that's ball 2. And fouled off. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Down the line.
Yes, sir. Look at that. Look at that play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout.
Drew Waters, the nice play.
Swing it.
Swoo.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the inning, and now it's Kyle Isbell.
Thought there was no way I was getting to that.
Swings and misses. That's strike one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
It's dropping, and that is going to win the game for us. Kyle Isbell finally comes through after like 20 appearances.
The final.
Well, I guess this is the game we're going to play a full game on. We'll see if it gets out of hand. Either way, we'll... Yeah, we just need like an 80 overall dude. We don't even have that. Alright, I wanted me to take Kyle Isbell out because he's been struggling so bad. Well, if you're in the stream right now, go ahead and smash that like button for us.
And welcome. Interleague Baseball.
Appreciate it a lot.
MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Kansas City Royals. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact.
First pitch coming
As Vinny Pasquantino.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Headed towards the corner.
Oh, smashed the beginning of the game there.
That is a foul ball. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Kiner-Falefa working through some struggles lately. Just missed.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for long-time major leaguers.
All right, jam shot to start the game. I like it.
Stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Here's Tommy Pham. Outside with a breaking ball. Pham with a homer in his last game.
So pitches this guy's got. He's got a slider circle change. There you go. Slider's decent. Enough to get some strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead.
Right, where do we start here?
As a pitcher, it really
see what a
allows you
circle
to start
change has.
expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts
That's
to get
very
really
hangable.
wide.
Pasquantino.
Quick inning. Low pitch count. Time to get the bats going.
Back here with my pal Singy. And our pitcher in this game, Mitch Keller. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter
Give
of
us some more of those.
having a feel difference between the
Wasn't ready for that one.
the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know
Jeez.
this. He's got good
Throwing
enough
that
stuff
fastball
to
high.
overcome and get it done on
Just
the
gotta
road
get
as
to it.
well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Got him swinging.
Good pitch.
Couldn't hit the fastball.
He's got a lot of run inside.
And now Michael Garcia. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Up the middle, and he knocks it down.
Decent speed.
Gets it there
No.
in time, though. He
Not
keeps
enough
his
speed, though.
composure, and they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. High fly.
I tried to pull the outside pitch.
On the move to the alley. And makes the grab.
All right. All right.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Delivers
As a middle pitch you don't want to throw again.
Well, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds,
Missed again.
and is the tallest.
But don't continue to miss spots.
Here's Kutch to the dish. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Lorenzen, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Pitch misses.
Jeez.
3 balls, no strikes. No score here in the second. That's in for a strike.
Come on, let's get some strikes across.
And that one clips the corner. Strike 3.
Got him.
2 in a row.
All right, came back from
Off to a strong
3-0.
start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Oh, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Goes down.
Yes, sir.
For the strikeout. And he
Lorenzen's
strikes
doing
out
pretty
the
good.
side here in the second. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the veteran catcher, Salvador Perez. Hit in the air, right field. McCutchen.
I just see a high fastball and I want to crush it.
Vinny Pasquantino. First pitch.
He's almost got his average up to getting closer to 300. It's pretty good.
And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right
Ready
side.
for that one, and we crushed it.
1 out, base is empty. The pitch. Up the middle. Nice grab. The throw. And they get
Well, they stole 2 hits from me already.
Very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Yes, sir. That was a freaking hanger. 452 feet. That was a bomb.
It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
111 off the bat. Friggin' bomb skis. Thought I'd be hitting better with Bobby Witt, man.
Numbers at Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players.
Nobody even moved on that one.
As far as this one, that's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Cruz makes
We got to take that to right.
Back here in Kansas City, on to the 3rd inning. Leading off, Jared Triolo. And that one is in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. In there at the knees for a strike.
0-2 with the count.
Next pitch just misses. Going to count 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts.
All right, they're swinging at some bad stuff.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember,
It's a rip.
I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Next offering way off the plate. Now a screamer into the outfield. He makes the
freaking
catch,
rocket.
and there's 2 down. Jason DeLay will hit next. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
It's been hot as of lately.
Location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
2 out, space is empty. And that's outside. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Nothing. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Keller back to work. And there's a foul ball.
Waiting for him to hang another one.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Yeah, I think
And now Joey Wiemer.
I think free agency this year is going to be real fun.
First pitch misses. Swings through that.
Damn, I knew he was going to throw something cut there too, man.
Fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Lifted in the air, right field.
Don't know how these guys aren't getting more than that on that pitch.
Calls it in, 2 away. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Dairon Blanco. Swing and a high fly.
Were they too early or too late on that?
Coming on is Pham to make the play. And the inning is over. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches that chase outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Late swing fouled off.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the...
It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way
Got him
to
at
get
first.
off the throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Ground ball left side. In plenty of time to first.
Quick outs, I like it. Keeping the pitch count lower.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Hell, we've been struggling just as much.
Rolled
Of course, the
softly, but
one
that
time
goes
he throws
foul.
inside, I guess outside.
Dribbled up the third baseline, and it goes just foul.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And that one upstairs.
Way too high.
Fly ball down the line. McCutchen after it. No trouble here.
How many balls have got in on us right there?
One down. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. Swing and a ball hammered.
I don't know how that isn't gone.
That one's got a chance. And
Yes, sir. Just.
The home bullpen for a homer. He flexes his power with that swing. His 12th of the season. It's 2-0.
Was a cutter. I was just off of it.
He got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Perez, the next to hit, takes outside. To the right side. Gonzalez to first in time.
Slow as hell. All right, come on, Pasquantino.
Base is empty. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Lined into right. Brings it in.
Right on it.
That's the inning. And a run to the Royals lead with this homer. Now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Kansas City Royals baseball on the show Midwest. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
So O'Neill Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neill. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neill Cruz will never forget.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. And that misses. And that's ball one. McCutchen goes 5 feet 11 inches, 190 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Oh, great stop.
Thought I was going to have to dive for that, but he zipped to it a little bit.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Gonzalez stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a liner.
It's starting to get some good contact against me.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Off the mark there. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Line drive.
Oh.
Base hit.
Their first hit.
Keeps the inning going. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit. Just missed.
Now they're going to get an eagle eye or what?
On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Maybe get 1 or 2 more out of him.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far.
Didn't see what his pitch count was, but this guy's got a real low one.
That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one blasted deep to right. McCutchen
Keep going, baby. Oh, my gosh.
He makes the catch.
That ball just got to the outfield and died.
Nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Renfroe jumps out of the way.
All right, come on.
And the next pitch is way outside.
All right, starting to get a little wild.
Cut on and
jeez, dude, that...
McCutchen.
I don't know, man. His fastball doesn't seem that fast. It keeps getting up on me.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Royals' designated hitter.
Come on, Massey.
Well struck, right field.
Ain't getting to that.
And in one hops the wall.
It's a double.
And that's a 2-out double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it. Nice
Joey Weimer
and ripped it into the outfield.
And a foul ball.
Hard on it, just very late.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5.
Jeez, thought I was dead on that too, but I'm low.
And the sweeper misses.
Good eye, good eye.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. John Schreiber loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Wentz, a left-hander, also throwing. That one misses. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Yeah, he's pretty bad.
Lorenzen back to work. In there at the knees. 0-1.
You know, these Pirates, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Next pitch misses outside. And a count now.
Got an impeccable eye.
On the ground to third.
And good defense behind him, though.
Over to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Delay. Batting with one down. Takes a strike. The Royals leading by 2. And we're the top half of the sixth.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus.
Yes, sir.
They should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the
just hit 70 pitches.
And he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes.
Should be able to go at least one more inning.
To first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 6th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Dairon Blanco. Just missed.
Still in the game. He's only has, can't see his pitch counts, 43.
Fastball is outside.
Seen it take some pitches. All right, roughing him up a little bit. There you go.
Smoked into left, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Finally. That's a rip.
In the count, you've got to come into the zone.
104 off the bat.
This
guy can steal too.
And here is Michael Garcia. Keller with a
Yep,
move.
distracting him. Should be able to go, yeah. Should be able to go and easily swipe the bag here.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike.
Easily there.
Base, not even close. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Line to left.
Of course. Right to him.
So digging in, Bobby Witt Jr. He's already homered here in this one. That clips the corner.
Dot.
Pretty frugal guy.
That's tough.
He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And that's a base hit. Blanco around third.
We're testing the arm. There you go. That's Bobby Witt too, so we should be able to get another runner to second here.
Man at first with one gone, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. Schreiber throws over, and he's back in there. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second.
Another stolen base, baby. Actually traded this pitcher
in the dirt
for Henry Davis, which is another catcher on their team.
And strike one to the catcher.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a ground ball base.
It's gonna be another run. There's no way they're getting Bobby Witt on that.
He'll score easily. It's an
boy.
Single, and they lead by 4.
Can't steal with this guy though.
That at bat worked himself into a good count. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
On the ground to second, might be 2. They get 1. On to first, double play.
Dang, I should have took a couple pitches.
So 2 runs, no errors, and no one left on. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now, Tommy Pham. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
And they'll do it again.
Come on, I got to get a pop out there.
Swing and a chopper.
Cutter's working good.
Witt over to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. In the air, left field, Blanco. He makes
All right, 2 outs, top 7.
This pitcher's done a
What,
good
77
job of disrupting
pitches?
the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
That one the other
Atta
way.
boy, Bobby.
Makes the catch, inning over.
I thought he was going to let that go right by him.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Jonathan India at the plate. Out towards right center field. Cruz sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. 1 away. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one in the air center field.
Freaking bomb, but man, I don't know how I didn't get a home run on that.
And there are 2 down. And the batter now, Michael Massey. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one off the mark. 2-1.
A little bit inaccurate. Let's see if we can steal another run. Two and two.
2 down, nobody on. 3-2 now.
It's ball 4. Sinker out away. When they got good movement, it's tough.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
Runner at first with 2 away. So up now for Kansas City, Joey Weimer swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
Jeez, this guy's awful.
0-2 is the count.
The other way.
Got a hit. That hit circle, though.
There. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Digging in, Dairon Blanco. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Should be another run. We're going to keep going.
Fires it to the plate, but it's offline.
5 zap, baby.
Singles back to back. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now here is Michael Garcia. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Cruz grabs it on the run.
Gets there in time.
Back here in Kansas City.
There we go. Got the dub.
5-0.
Yeah, there's no reason to keep playing that.
For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show.
Timely hits. Bobby Witt had a good game. Then Darion Blanco, decent game. I got a couple more games until the All-Star break, and that's where we'll stop this video. Rangers acquire Mason Miller from the Athletics. Didn't even trade anybody that good. Just young guys. All right, so we are at All-Star break. We're 45 and 52. Let's take a look at our standings real quick. Pretty far back in the division. Well, 5 games back. Actually, not too crazy back, but if we have a good second half, we can make a shot at this thing. Our last 10, we're 7 and 3. Away, we're doing pretty bad, but home, we're dead even, 25 and 25. We'll be looking to make some more moves. Try to figure out if we can pick up a guy that'll help us get above the hump, but we'll see. Thank you guys for watching episode number 2 of Royals Franchise. You guys take care.